A warm welcome here from Hanover. Now I hope everyone can hear me, and I hope everyone had a great start into the new year. It's a LIGNA year. That's a good thing, and I hope everyone landed safe and sound into this new year. We would like to give you a couple of answers about our added format in our digital channel. And of course, answer a couple of technical questions. So far they are occurring, and give you an update on that. But first, let me start with a couple of organizational aspects. Of course, this webinar will be recorded again, but without any name or detail showing from your side. It will be just the slides that are shown here and myself, so that everyone can download it on demand after the webinar. We will take about 30 minutes for the presentation, and if you have any questions, we would like to give you answers or hints in the end or at the end of this webinar. Please use our chat function in this tool, EduTip. The team is live online and will answer your questions hopefully immediately. If not, we are very keen on giving you the answers right after the presentation. You can also send us an email to ligna-webinars@messe.de, and if you go online on our website, we will have a couple of Q&As listed there already. So if you want to have an individual question answered, please give us a call, drop us an email, or contact us directly. So what did we prepare today for this webinar? I would like to start with our LIGNA preview, with the new hybrid formats we developed, and we would like to present you today, and give you a little more insights about our new hub, our hybrid event hub, and give you an update about the stand planning. And of course, you will have the possibility to ask a couple of questions, and we will find for sure an answer for you. So our LIGNA preview, this is the window to present your innovations to the international press. It's a traditional event round about 5 months ahead of LIGNA, and we are dating this event on May 11th. It is planned for a full day. We will have it in our hub. I will go into details about this location a little later in this presentation. Of course, as an exhibitor, you can be part of that either in a digital way or here in Hanover, because our location offers the possibility to be here under the relevant hygienic circumstances here in May in Hanover. Of course, we will have the VDMA speaking. We will have a keynote speaker in regards to our focus topics, speaking about what's going on, what's moving the industry. We'll have it in German and English, and of course, you can interact live with the journalist, and of course, there will be the possibility to present your innovation in a proper light. It looks like this in detail, and the presentation packages you want to look into will be sent shortly to you, and the pricing will range roughly about €2,000. This is the planning so far. Of course, you can see there's something new. There's in the afternoon the DEPA preview mentioned. What is that? What's going on there? And I would like to let you know a little bit more about DEPA. DEPA is a new founded association about digital printing, and it's all about individually created surfaces. So from the machinery builder up to the company who offers individually created surfaces towards the end user who wants, for example, to decorate a design hotel. Everyone is part of this association, so the full value added chain is part of this association, and we would like to give you a little more insight about this association in regards to what's the innovation about processes in digital printing, how can it be used, what's important, how can people be educated in workshops in regards to these topics, and so far it is a great network opportunity for manufacturers, for users, and it's an exchange platform. It's all about support, it's all about knowledge, and the companies who are already on board with that speak for itself, of course. The who is who in digital printing, in surface treatment, is already on board, and this association is growing quite fast so far, and yeah, we are looking forward to this preview to see what's going on, and of course there will be more insights during the deeper preview where you have the possibility to present as a member your innovation, your options towards the international press. So the buzz around this will be quite huge, and of course there will be more details what's going on during LIGNA in autumn from deeper in this aspect. So please make sure you be part of that. If you want to have more information about a potential partnership in this association, please get in contact with Stephanie Wagner from our team. She will be in a position to give you a lot more information about that. And please, yeah, reserve 11th of May for LIGNA preview and deeper preview. In our last webinar, we already talked about a hybrid event. What is a hybrid event? Of course, it's the addition of virtual elements to a presence trade show here in Hanover, to LIGNA. So our industry lives off live demonstration. This is our DNA of LIGNA, and we would like to add a range of digital elements so that the possibilities even grow for LIGNA to get more leads, to get more interest about your products, about your innovation, about your processes. So we would like to add a lot of options, and how do these options look like? I will go walk you through on that. But first, let me give you a short insight about how we created those options. It is, of course, about how are visitors going into such a digital tool or virtual elements that have been added. And to find this out, we asked many visitors. We had more than 5,300 visitors asked what they would like to attend, what kind of information they would have to, if they are investing time and precious time in watching, in participating in such a tool. So more than 5,300 visitors have been asked, and more than 100 exhibitors has been asked. The LIGNA community was very active, both on the visitor side and also on the exhibitor side. So what we are looking at right now is streamline for our industry when it comes to the different elements of our hybrid package. What we are looking at right now is a possibility of three-way communication. Of course, if we are talking about a hybrid event, we have on-site, like you used to know, but we also have a possibility for you as an exhibitor to go from the on-site into the online, into the virtual world. So you can broadcast elements, appointments, references, whatever, from the LIGNA grounds, from the show ground. And the third option is, of course, to stay online to online, so to communicate with the online visitor from your online location, being it live from your headquarters or from a customer or whatsoever. So our target is, of course, to increase your communication, your visibility, your coverage, and of course the possibility to create leads, to get in communication with your customer. And before we go into the single elements, I would like to let you know that this will be a portal. That's the main and basic and very important thought you need to bear in mind, that it is a portal where the visitor walks in and gives a lot of information, because otherwise the algorithm in the backbone is not able to create the right lead for you. So the visitor comes in, gives not only name, contact details, company background, company size, and so on. This is the regular set of elements that are already asked anyway for our database when people come to LIGNA. No, it goes a lot further. It is all about asking what kind of options are you looking for? What kind of industry background is interesting for you? What kind of technology are you looking for? What are your targets in projects for the industry? So there's a lot of things that will be asked to create as the journey then just starts entering the portal, to create a set of interest that will be matched to the set of information that you as an exhibitor put into the portal. So it is something like a streaming sound application that if you listen to certain kind of music, this algorithm gives you nice options to listen to. So if a customer walks into a portal saying, I'm a manufacturer of staircases and I'm looking for new possibilities in CNC manufacturing. This gives the algorithm a possibility to match the information being inputted by you as an exhibitor to create a customer journey that is very worthwhile for the visitor and very helpful for you as well to get a new lead, because you know the person is interested in the technology you provide. So this, as a theoretically background, is very important to see the 6 different elements of our virtual edition to the classical LIGNA. So the overview shows you that live conference program is very important. The information you give into this portal is very important, not only on a product basis, but also on a contact basis. Exhibitor live streaming is possible, but also you need to put in a landing page of information for the visitor to see what is going on, what is expected, and how people are presenting themselves. And of course, there will be the leads that are being generated by the algorithm that will be sent directly to you. So again, please think of this portal as a gate where the visitor comes in, gives the information, and then you have a visitor in front of you that is a lot more transparent in interest and in background than you used to see in the past. So the live conference program for LIGNA will be broadcasted most probably from our hub here on the showground. We will put together a great program from the primary industry and of course the secondary industry. So all topics from Wood Industry Summit and from LIGNA Forum will be broadcasted live into the world during 4 days of LIGNA. And of course there will be the possibility for you to speak about innovation. Of course there will be the possibility to sponsor and to engage yourself as an exhibitor and make yourself visible, make yourself be part of the innovation presentation. So there will be no forum in our Hall 26 where the Wood Industry Summit was. The joint booth, though, will be part of Hall 26, and of course in Hall 11, the LIGNA Forum won't be part because we need for the live broadcasting, of course, a quiet surrounding to send out all the information into the world. The exhibitor live streams, I think this is very important for you because this is where you can broadcast live from your stand. You can create your content, and this is what it's all about. I think every one of us knows that business is not going just digital. It will be added by virtual elements, and of course business will go social. So what you have in content and pictures and elements that you can broadcast also after the LIGNA show will be important. So here you get the option to create content in a live way, during LIGNA running, but also after LIGNA. There will be a lot of possibilities to send out the messages you want to place for your innovation, for your new processes, your new products into the world on social media, for example, in LinkedIn or in Facebook or Instagram, to give a complete brand image and position yourself with the right content towards the right target group. So you have the possibility to stream live from your headquarters, for example, from a customer, from a reference machinery or process, and of course from LIGNA, to have something where the visitor can grab the information and be part of the show, even if they're not able to travel to Germany for whatever reason. The product media library, there you have got the option to present in static videos the information you want to place about your innovation, about your company, about reference processes. So it can be clearly filtered by interest. And of course, these kind of elements, going back to the example I just gave you about the person who is manufacturing staircases, if he puts into the search field the word staircase, there will be a presentation of machinery who can work staircases or manufacture staircases. And this is something that will be filtered in a clever way so that your products will be in the right light for the people who have the interest in this kind of technology. And added, there will be the possibility right next to the product media, possibility to go into live and direct business dating. Of course, you can match and meet, so you can go into a meeting, into a scheduled meeting. So maybe next Wednesday, I want to chat with this person, but you can also go into a live situation so that you have someone who is attending this kind of channel to be present and to go into a live talking situation about the product, because the person who runs into the media has the immediate possibility to go into a discussion and to ask you about your company, about your product, about your innovation. So this is a very direct way, and you're not missing anything out. There won't be a break in communication or in interest. I think that's very important. And overall, as a full bracket, you will have something like a landing page for your company. Here we have Scheffler just as an image. They did not put anything into here yet. This is just a sample picture. So your individual digital corporate profile will be put in by you with all the details you want to give, going into the product media library, into your contacts. And of course, you can put next to dedicated technologies a one-to-one person who can answer questions, who can go into details when it comes to specification in regards to the technology. So this is all inside the portal I just mentioned, where the visitor gives us the desired information, and everything will be calculated, will be processed towards leads that you are looking for, and we would like to help you with our format. So the added leads that will be created by our algorithm will be handed over to you according to the user experience, the user's journey through our website, through the business dating, through product media library. So everything will be recorded, and after that we can generate the leads that we're very interested in your company, in your product, in your process. So the better you give your information in this exhibitor profile, the more you put into the product media library, the more added or qualified added leads you can get. So this is what we will send you after the show. But of course, during the show, you can actually see already who's very interested in your products, who is very keen on going into 5-axle CNC machinery. And in this portal, you have the option to see that and to talk to the people or the person directly, just as on a fair stand. Your salesperson can run up to a person who is very interested in a certain kind of detail of machinery. You can talk to him, ask him, can I help? Are you interested in a certain detail? And get into communication to really make the best out of the lead you get. And this is what we have. The best thing is, as an exhibitor, you will get the starter package, the package S, for free. So it's included in your 2021 participation. Of course, we have different packages manufactured. So going from S to M and L, the products inside and the quality of individual features will increase. So from left going to right, it will increase. Of course, if you're not an exhibitor, you can book those packages. But of course, the digital package S is not free for someone who's not attending LIGNA. There will be a price on it, and the prices going from left to right as a non-exhibitor will double to the pricing instead of what you see right now. So a package M, for example, for a non-exhibitor will be roughly 10,000 euro. So participation and the entrance into our LIGNA world is possible also if you are not an exhibitor, but of course it's a lot more expensive. And again, you have more options if you upgrade your package. And of course there is an XL package, but we thought that this is or has to be more individual. So if you have an idea, if you want to have certain kind of feature to magnify for your certain option, please let us know. I think for some people, for some companies, it's a good option to go into detail with that and to see what kind of things did we develop already in 2020 and want to do this during LIGNA, for example, as well. So please let us know. I think we are in a good position here to individualize those package towards a option. But I think for most of the exhibitors, for most of parts of LIGNA, those pre-selected packages and features are very good to use and a great entrance into the digital world and the digital edition to LIGNA. If you want to see most of the features live during a show, please save the date from April 12th to April 16th, because this is where Hannover Messe takes place. Hannover Messe this year will only be digital, but you have the option to see how these features work as a visitor on one side, but we are also working on an option to experience this as a exhibitor. So please save the date. We will inform you in due course with our newsletters to let you know how you can enter this world and how you can experience the digital edition of LIGNA as well. Of course, all Hannover Messe topics will be handled there, but I think to see the modules, to see the different aspects, and maybe see how you would do it for your company is a good thing in April. So there's still 2 months time from now, and there's still a lot of time for LIGNA so that you can have a good preparation over the summer of all the different elements. And if you have questions, please don't hesitate to contact Figen, Stephanie, and Elke about what's going on. I mentioned the hub twice so far, and I think it is very worth to go into details here again. It's a roughly 3,000 area occupying hall. It's hall 18 here on our showground, and it's fully equipped right now as well as a broadcasting studio with the possibility of people being live present, also under the right now relevant hygienic circumstances. We have got 5 stages that can be used for different settings. We have great backgrounds. There's professional lighting. There's professional audio and visual aids. We have the possibility to have snacks, to have coffee, to have food over there. So there is restaurant area, and of course everything can be broadcasted live, and of course everything can be rented out for you where you had before LIGNA, for example, if you want to teach your sales force for a show. But I think this is something you need to see for yourself, and if you want to experience it, please contact us. It's very interesting. These are a couple of reference pictures from events we already had. It's a great setting. It's a full equipped, multifunctional studio. So let us know. We are more than happy to help. So what we would like to do right now is to go into a couple of technical questions, and what I will do right now, I will have you see the full picture, because Miriam from the technical team is here all the time. So welcome Miriam to the audience.
Thank you very much.
And of course you might be very curious about what's happening right now in regards to technical requirements. So Miriam, do you have any new aspects for us? Did something change so far?
Well, coming from last year, hello, good morning everybody. We thought about what we could show you today, and the decision fell that we would like to give you some words. So it's the aspects we showed last year. They are mainly still in place. When we spoke last time, I think it was in September, we were still not having the obligation to wear a face mask. So maybe I would like to point out the measures which will be in place as soon as it is possible to do fairs again. And yes, well, the point is that at the moment, that's the main topic. So I would like to give it to you as the introduction. From the political part or the government, we are working on solutions to have events feasible again as soon as it is to be, as it is possible according to the development and the situation of the pandemic. So as soon as it will be possible again, we want to remind you of the measures which have been made out and will, to how we expect it, still be in place. It is possible though that in September, which is still some months on, that there will be changes to the better, or no, you never know how it works, but for what we think, if it is possible again, and that's our big hope, so we are planning to do the LIGNA in analog, so on the fairgrounds in real, then please make sure that the distance between persons can be kept, that is the 1.50 meters, which we already spoke of, which is the main consensus. I don't know if worldwide, but for Germany it is 1.50 meters to be kept between persons for making sure that infections will not be transferred through the air so easily. Then hygienic measures, so washing your hands, being cautious when coughing or sneezing. So wearing the face mask, and that is what is, let's say, it's not new, but it's newer than the old information we had for you last year. So wearing a face mask is obligatory on the whole fairgrounds, and we came to to know. That is the knowledge that for the safety standards using it is rather going to the medical mask or KN95, no, the FFP2, than the normal common mask which was worn before. So higher standards is our it's like taking stricter measures in that direction may help to make events feasible again soon. So another one is the contact tracing. So that is a topic which we already spoke about as well. It is necessary, in case of infections, to react as soon as possible. So that is something that Deutsche Messe is working on the solution as well, preparing for when LIGNA starts or the event start again here on Fairgrounds. And of course, when planning your stand area, we want to remind you that we will assist you very gladly with all the details you want to plan, to ask where you need some assistance maybe. Still, please keep in mind that for the responsibility of your stand planning, it is always the exhibitor. You have to make sure for the distance and think of how you put your exhibits on the stand area, how much space you have left, to make sure that the space in between of persons, not only visitors, but your own staff and service partners, can be kept. For what we showed last year, it was as well that we widened, so we made wider aisles. That is still in place, and at the moment the status of planning is that the VDMA is preparing the spatial planning, so next step will be for us as technicians here at Deutsche Messe in Hanover to check whether everything is feasible like it is suggested, and that's our way. We hope to go on, and we are looking forward to make a good LIGNA here on the Fairgrounds with you.
Exactly. Thank you, Miriam. And I think communication right now is the key. So if you have any questions, put them down into the chat, and we'll go into details a little later on that. And if you would like to see what we presented in autumn in regards to the detailed stand planning, everything is able for download on demand on our website. And if you have detailed questions in regards to the spatial planning, please get into communication with the BDMA, with Dennis Biesel over there. And of course, when it comes to questions of your technical planning of the stand, please let Miriam and the team know. Just drop us an email, because it's better we talk first before than anything hasn't been considered in planning. I think it's easier, just drop us an email, give us a call, and stay in contact. All the latest in technical requirements and terms and conditions of your participations can be downloaded in our LIGNA shop. Always the current edition of information can be downloaded there. So if you want to update yourself, please go there. So are there any questions that occurred during the presentation? We had some sent to us ahead via email. There was the first question: how will you make me participate in this event online? So I think we gave you a couple of examples, and I think the possibility to enter the Hannover Messe stage, the Hannover Messe portal is a good thing to experience really deep for yourself how it's working. There was a stand about stand planning. The allocation, as Miriam already said, is being processed right now by the VDMA. Technical questions can be asked by our team, and we will send out the official stand locations starting on April 21st. So this is the timeline we have so far, and this is the target we are walking towards to. If you have any questions, please get in contact with Dennis Bieselt from the VDMA. Also, his contact details can be downloaded on our website. What are the plans from LIGNA regarding a virtual trade show? Will there be a chance for a hybrid concept? Yes, there are. I think all the details just presented show what we have. Will masks be required? This is our question we have. And yes, so far, current status is yes, masks will be required also in public transport right now. And Miriam mentioned FFP2 mask with a KN95 standard and face mask or medical face masks are obligation in public transport. So if you as a visitor and also as an exhibitor come to LIGNA with public transport, those kind of masks with this more higher standards are obligatory anyway. So yeah, there was also the question of how many companies registered for 2021. We have now roughly more than 80% registered already for LIGNA. So this is a very good thing, and it is very stable. In our last webinar, I mentioned that we will have the 10 halls, the logical walking round will be in place again, and this hasn't changed so far. So we are very happy, and so far we are looking at a great trade show in presence, and of course with this great additions from the digital world, I think we have also great possibilities to create new leads, to create new contacts, and to build up a virtual network for you towards the visitor from the industry. So far, I did not hear anything from the team in regards to additional questions. So just give me a sign if you have more questions that hasn't been answered in the due course of this webinar. I'll be more than happy to answer. But if you can't think of anything, but you will have a very urgent question this afternoon, we are offering a English webinar tomorrow in the afternoon again, and 2 German webinars this afternoon and tomorrow morning, same time as we are here right now. So just drop us an email. We are more than happy to answer your questions. So these are the contact details. Of course, Elke, Figen, and Stephanie are waiting for your feedback. And of course, I think there will be a lot of feedback in regards to those digital elements, and we are very happy to help on that. So please follow us on our social channels, on our social media channels, on LinkedIn, on Facebook, and of course, please drop by our website for all the latest in information. So far, I would like to thank you very much for your attendance here. If you have any questions, just let us know. And I think for the next webinar, we will be more than happy to let you know more about details in regards to the live conference program coming from LIGNA. We will have a look back at our LIGNA preview, and of course, the hybrid formats. So all the digital elements will be presented in more detail. So all the best for you. Please stay safe and sound, and in our case, warm, because this morning we had minus 14 degrees centigrade. That's quite severe here in our region. So stay safe, stay sound, and hope we'll see you latest in LIGNA here in September. All the best.
Thank you very much.
From Annual. Thank you. Bye-bye.